Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Barakwadash. And my honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel, starting off with the 144,000, which will be the ruling governing body in the kingdom of heaven, which the 144,000 will consist of all men. And then you got a lot of elect here in America, which is a lot of the 1/3, large multitude, which will include believers, which will be men, women in the church, they'll be saved on the side. 2/3 of our people will be destroyed here in America. You also have the rebels that are scattered abroad in different countries outside of America that will be destroyed. Same thing with the elect that are scattered abroad in different countries that will be saved. Right? And these people, are the Israelites. We are the Israelites, They call us black, they call us Hispanic, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Jamaican, Haitian, Guatemalans, Panamanians, Cubans. We are the Israelites, always have been and always will be, contrary to what you've been told to believe or brought up to believe. Right? I'm your brother Yeremi, can make that on the lesson. Basically going into this Super Bowl reporter that died, that he's a Jake, I believe he's like Mexican or something. But this just made me think like the Lord is shutting this shit down. That's what time we in. The Lord's, judging people every day. It ain't the time to be, partying. It ain't the time to be, out and about. The Lord is taking this place out. Right? This is, I'm going to go to 2 Ezra chapter 9, in verse 1. Right? It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently, meaning carefully, accurately. And when thou seest parts of the signs past which I have told thee before, then should thou very well, then should thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Right? And that's what time we are in. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Right? When you see all these things come to pass, like these like you just read, uproars, mass casualties, it's all the same, conversation, people dying, at these events, that the end is not. Like it says in verse 5, it says, for like it's all that is made in the world hath the beginning and the end is manifest. You see? And now is the time to where people, they're not happy like how they used to be. They don't see no future in this place. Right? Let me go to Isaiah 24. Right? The scriptures say they shall not drink drink with the song. Right? They're not gonna be partying and be able to be without fear. They're doing stuff, but they're in fear of their lives while they're doing it. This is Isaiah verse 24, verse 8. It says, the mirth of the tabrets ceaseth, right? People ain't partying like how they was. The noise of them that rejoiceth endeth, right? The joy of the heart ceaseth. The Lord is letting that be known. They should not drink wine with a song, right? They're not going to be, turning up like how they used to. They're not going to be able to just party and not have no worries. Strong drink should be bitter to them that drink it, right? The city of confusion is America is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in, right? You got a lot of businesses closing, a lot of places, boarding up. Right? There's a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is dark and the mirth of the land is gone. You see? That's getting ready to happen to this whole place, man. This is a big, big sign. Because they don't even know what exactly happened to them. But hey, we know the Lord, did that to him. You also got these, these planes. They said the plane disappeared. Hey, the Lord is doing things, man. Whether these are psyops or whether this Esau bullshit, the Lord is still controlling everything. The Lord is the one to be feared. Not man. Not nobody else. Right? Now's the time to be on fire. Now's the time to seek him while he may be found. You know, I'm talking to you Israelites. You know, the Lord's not dealing with the heathen. You know, we still ain't even at that point to where it's the worst. You know, it's getting to that point every day. Closer and closer, it's heating up to that boiling point. But it will get there. Right? We only scratching the surface. You know? And eventually it's going to lead to the point to where there's going to be no people left. And the scriptures say, I think it's in Peter conversation. I think it's in Peter. The one I'm thinking of. Let me see. Salakia. So this is 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 10. Right? That's just talking about, you know, where World War III pops off, missiles are hitting the ground. 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 10, it says, "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. And the earth also, and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Seeing then that all these things be dissolved, what manner of persons ought you to be in all holy convocation and godliness?" Right? So, you know, we know that this place is, you know, falling, and we know that that's going to ultimately come too. So, how are we to conduct ourselves? That's what it's talking about. Your conversation. They ain't talking about you actually talking to somebody. How are we to behave, you know, according to the commandments? How are we to, you know, follow up in the ways of YASHAMIAHLA? Not like these people in the world. The Lord is showing you every day that He's not with this world. He's showing you that. Right? He's showing you, you know, what side to be on. He's drawing the line in the sand. You know? So, what are you going to do, Jake? You know, what are you going to do? The Lord is calling you right now. He's calling the elect, should I say. You know, but the majority of Israelites, you know, they're going to hear this truth. You know, whether they turn to it, well, you know, of course, if you turn to it, you're going to hear it. But if you wicked, you know, most of Jakes is going to hear this, you know? And the Lord's doing that so He can justify to take you out. Right? Like I said, you know, when I seen this, I was like, hey, you know, the Lord let you know, man, anybody can get it. You know, at any time, no matter what it is. Right? This dude thought he was probably going to, you know, live his best life, you know, when that day come. It didn't come. He didn't get to live to see that day. You know? So, you know, it's just best to be in this truth and to, you know, not be on the outside. We don't want to be on the outside, you know. We don't want to be with this world because, there's a lot of things coming down. You know, if you out and about in this world, you in that mirth spirit, you know, that's not the way to be. You know, things is happening every day. And it's getting worse and worse. People were getting scared out here. You know, that's why the scriptures tell us to, in Ecclesiastes, I believe, chapter 7. Let me see. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse. Let me see. Verse 4 says, "The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of the fools is in the house of mirth." Right? If you in the house of mourning, you know, you're going to be, hey, especially if you're in this truth, you're going to be, you know, dwelling on your ways. You ain't going to, you know, you're going to be serious. You're going to be, you know, really reflecting on yourself. You in this world, you ain't doing that. You just living every day like ain't nothing going to happen. Then when something happen, you in shock and you surprised. We not like that, you know. We're not out here doing that, you know. I really believe it's the spirit to, you know, put on the elder, you know, to not be doing stuff like that, you know. There's a reason for that. You know, because look at what the Lord's doing. The Lord's taking people out at these public events, you know, and He's using Esau to do it. And that man didn't particularly die. The dude that sort of the reporter guy, he didn't die at the Super Bowl. That didn't even happen yet. But it's just the fact that he's a person who's had something, just to do with the Super Bowl, or, he was going to party and, enjoy it. So the Lord is not, he's let you know what time we're in. We're not in that time of partying, and we in a time of judgment. And it's going to increase. It's going to get worse. Jacob's trouble, man. Don't forget Trump is deporting a lot of our people, and he's going to come down on a lot of us. And that persecution is going to come. So don't forget that. And it's all meant to happen. It's all a part of the story. So don't think you in the clear. We all deserve death. We all deserve to perish. But that's why we do these videos. We go out on the highways and byways. We sacrifice our lives physically. We sacrifice everything, for YASHAMIAHLA. We ain't sacrificing our lives in this world, because we don't want to end up like this. But I just had to do a video on this, man. There's a lot of things happening. A lot of judgment taking place, and it's going to increase until that time comes where, there ain't no turning back. You can't seek the Lord. You had the time now, right? And in that time, you're going to wish you had the Lord. You're going to wish you was seeking him, had his name. He's letting you do that now, to access him now through his men. So, Jake, hey, get right, man. That time is fastly running out. And be aware of your surroundings, man. Stay hidden. The scriptures say in Psalms 90, I'm not going to read it, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. If you in these scriptures, constantly praying, you doing the will of Yahweh Bashmiel, you ain't going to be, out and about like that anyway. You ain't going to be, in the mix. We not a part of this world, we not of it. We in it, but we not of it. There's a difference. So, like I said, I just want to do this lesson. There's a lot of stuff taking place. A lot of things happening you can't even keep up. The Lord is showing you, what you should be doing and what you should not be doing. What side you should be on. Choose whom this day you going to serve. You going to die with the world, live your life, wicked ass life and die with the world, or live your life in Yahweh Shemiel shine and let this world die. Without you. We'd rather be outcast and, the black sheep. We don't give a damn. Fuck this world. So I'm going to close out, man. I just want to do a quick video on this, man. Hey, fear Yahweh Shemiel Shai, serve him. I'm talking to myself first and foremost. The Lord is doing things to a lot of different people, many different ways. At any time. And he's doing it to large groups of people, man. We're in those times. It's like Final Destination out here. That movie, I'm pretty sure brothers know that movie I'm talking about. But, yeah, I hope this video was edifying, And I'm going to bring this out because, I think something may go down, during the Super Bowl, or it could happen, right before or after. You're supposed to have Trump going to the Super Bowl. The Lord controlling all these things, man. You got to remember that. And so, Jake, just stay home. This is Amos 3 in verse 6. It says, shall a trumpet be blown in a city, and the people not be afraid? Sure, they'll be even in the city, and the Lord have not done it. You see that? The same thing with somebody's life. The Lord, he kills, he makes alive. He's the Lord. He does all these things. So, stay on the straight and narrow path, man. We almost up out here. I hope this video was edifying. I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakbadash. Double honors to the elders, Apostle Gary Millstone. Until next time, I want to say, Wada, Baba, Shalom.